Hey, what's up, man? Sorry for no stream last night. I was not in a good mental state. Was not in shape to stream, but feeling a little bit better now. Gonna play this. Gonna play some Age of Calamity. Not sure what else. See how I feel. I can buy another reroll. Yeah, I just wasn't in. I wasn't in shape to stream. I think I would have gotten too emotional. I can do this 4 times before I reset. I'm gonna try to get a fast run. This is what they do in Isaac speedruns. They get to the item room and then they re-roll the item. If it's not something they can't start with, they reset. Give us a couple resets. You don't need to do this as much now that they changed the reward system. You guys do it as I don't have anything else to really unlock in this game. I do like a couple runs of this a week, so I get a lot of the currency. We double jump. None of this is good. I'm just gonna take 4 points. That was not worth it at all. That's a bunch of items. Health or damage? Health or speed? I didn't mean to take that. I took the wrong item. That's not bad, I guess. already tell it's going to be a slow run. I have no speed, no damage. I'm not going to be meeting my time on this patch, that's for sure. Pretty good on health, but no mobility. Time to double jump. Hopefully it'll pick up in the second half. Not a very good start. Kinda glad I didn't take the speed item because it would have reduced my damage. Always want to come here though because you can make the snake boss eat itself. Dash. Yeah, there's a couple of indie games I'll be trying out. Some of them got demos, so I might try those out today. Indie games give very unrealistic release dates, especially the ones that are kickstarted. They feature creep. You know, they promise like 8 more characters and like double the length of the game and stuff. It's like, look, there's no way you're meeting your original release date when you promise that much stuff. Pretty much the only way it's feasible to do that is if you add all that stuff later, kind of like what they did with Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight was pretty bare bones when it came out, but they added on to that game for years. It took them years to make those stretch goals. The problem is a lot of them, they try to put the stretch goals like right at the start, which just makes the game take longer to come out. And then there's the problem of what often happens is they run out of money. The game doesn't do well, or the publisher doesn't pay them enough. So then they're relying on the sales. I know that happened with Shovel Knight actually. I think they only raised like $500,000 for that Kickstarter. Despite what you think about indie games, $500K for that much content, like paying them for, I mean, they're working on that game for like 4 or 5 years. Nowhere near enough. Like, they didn't steeply discount that game until it was done, pretty much. Because they actually admitted that they were relying on the money. Still selling the game. Feature creep is something you gotta look for when you support a Kickstarter, even if it's like people that will actually finish the game. Like, obviously that game will come out, but they promise way too much stuff, and it's just not possible to do all that and still meet the release date to the set. You're just trying to, the funds are like just to get a game made. Make the game and pay the people a living wage. Nowhere near enough. Bloodstained has that problem too. I mean, you're still doing Bloodstained stuff. Obviously with Bloodstained, like, the money's not the problem. Bloodstained, that game sold a lot of copies. But they promised stuff that they couldn't deliver. And then the Switch port of Hot Pass still is. It's better than it was, but it's still like the worst way to play the game. That really pushed them back too. Yeah, it's good that it was free, but it took ages to come out. I think a lot of people don't realize they actually did not have the money to do all that. Shovel Knight had a very, very modest Kickstarter. It's not what I would call a super successful one. Compared to the stuff that's been kickstarted since then, raising like millions and stuff. They had a very modest amount of money to make that with. I'm wondering how Jitsu Squad's gonna work, because they actually... that Kickstarter did pretty good. I think better than they thought it would. But I can see that game having some feature creep too. Like, too much shit to add at launch. Some damage. Alright, good. I mostly just need some movement speed. A little bit more damage would be nice. I actually didn't like Shovel Knight that much. I thought it was okay. There wasn't anything bad about the game at all. It's just like, if I want to play like an indie pixel art platformer, I'd rather play this. This is way more up my alley. They're great games, don't get me wrong. I just thought that they were a little too slow paced for me. I still beat the game. I mean, I liked it enough to finish it, but you give me that or the first game of this, which was out around the same time. I would rather do that. This game's movement is more up my alley. Shovel Knight's pretty slow paced. Outside of like speed runs and stuff, I mean like casual experience. If somebody who hasn't played the game that much. Damn it. That would have been really nice to have. One spot they had a lot of really good items for Ace this patch. See, is this B-Swift? Damage taken. Not with this build. Let's see that. It's gonna benefit me. The way the character's built right now. glory zone earlier. Why it's taken 4 points at least. It was worth it, I guess. Came out positive in health, so. Movement in this game is the best part. The thing I don't like about most indie platformers, a lot of them are very slow paced. The character does not feel good to control. One criticism of this game is the game feels a lot better when you have speed upgrades. Still, it's not that hard to get. Once you get like a couple speed upgrades, the game feels really good. The controls in this are kind of above your average indie platform. That's what keeps me coming back with the speedrun aspect of it too. I mean, the previous game I put like probably close to 200 hours in that game. For a game you can finish in 20 minutes, it's pretty good. This game's movement is so good. Definitely a top tier indie platformer series. Movement is very good in this game. Actually, I've not logged as many hours as this in early access. I think this will be in early access about still got at least like 3 more levels. We're gonna use the design from the first game. GG. That was a pretty slow run. Let's see if my jump time. 25. 25's not bad. Really, really slow start. Didn't really pick up till the second half. Alright, well, that was fun. I don't want to do another one, so I'll probably play some more tonight. The only thing I have left to max out is shop count. But I don't think I'll even really bother with that. I think I'm gonna save up currency for next update. Whenever they add more stuff in here. They already pretty much have all the stuff they had from the first game. I'm curious. Hope they'll add more. Alright, well, let's play something else. That was fun. The game is always a pleasure to play.
Not now! Go berserk! Ah!
Alright, how does this feel to control? Can't dash jump. That's weird. Oh, this wall jumping does not feel good. Especially since I was just playing 30XX of those games. Compared to that, yeah. It's hard to find a game with easy creates. It's really throwing me off. I can't dash jump. I'm not jump after you dash. Telling me she can't pay me again today either. Hopefully they pay me tomorrow. What to expect. This feels alright. I don't like how you have have that much momentum. At least you have momentum, but you can't like recover fast. I'm sure you get more forms later. It's like there's at least 4 forms. It doesn't feel bad to control, but I was just playing a game with really good movement. Like, Indy creates tier movement, so going to this is jarring. It's not really the game's fault. Like I said, the 20XX series is almost like Indy creates tier movement. How good it feels to control the character. A lot of other games can't really compete, at least in my opinion. I didn't like Shovel Knight that much for that reason. I just didn't find him fun to control. Shovel Knight's still a great game, I just didn't like it as much as the problem with Indy Creates games, though, is that they're too easy. At least the Gunvolt games. The movement was kind of at odds with like how easy it was. That's the weakness with their games. At least the Gunvolt games. And web spider. Back. Actually, no, I take those back. So the web spider, the bow spider. Next one. Like, literally the exact same. Like, the exact same attacks. They're very similar. Get out the bow spider. Legacy lives on. Oh, well, I'll keep an eye on this one. I don't think I was really playing it properly. Feels alright. I think I definitely missed some of the combat mechanics.
Flame drill! Drill claws!
Trans.
Flame drill!
I want to try something really quick. Can you give us like Copen? No, you can't. I think the wall climbing in that game feels the worst. He takes a long time to do it. It does not feel like Gunvolt or game I was just playing before that. Feels a little stiff. It's really hard to make good platformers. I think that game felt pretty good. I'll definitely wishlist that one. I think there's some more demos actually. Let's check those out. And I think I'll do some Age of Calamity. That was good enough to keep an eye on. I'll wishlist that one. Oh, hey, what's up, Steve? Yeah, I hope you're doing good, man. I'm just checking out some indies. Yeah, I was not in good shape yesterday. I had a really rough night. The mind was being very cruel to me, so I needed to take a day off. I got some rest, I had some lunch, a little bit of a better spot today. Yeah, there's nothing else. Let's go ahead and switch games. Hold on. Yeah, I should be on tonight. I estimate I'll be on tonight anyway. It depends on how I feel. How things have been lately. Uh, Things go south really fast, like I mentioned a couple days ago. Let's play some Age of Calamity. Wanted to max out on that a bit. I need to charge my Switch anyway. Hold on. Lost audio? No, it didn't lose audio. I didn't change the source. My capture card does not. It doesn't automatically get the audio in XSplit. I often forget. It should be fixed now. Yeah, I forgot. Should have audio now.
Almost.
I have to go into a menu to fix the audio. This is a terrible run.
Be still. Be prepared. If I must. Freeze. Be still. Give up. Inferno. I'm ready.
Max difficulty in this is just generic video game stuff. They have more health.
This
They're harder to stun.
Inferno.
But there's no reward for it.
Be still.
Which is weird because Muso games have always... It's always been like, the hardest difficulty is harder, but you get better rewards. In this game you don't. Some people have said that you do, but it's so marginal. Like, I think playing past hard mode is pointless. It's just weird because the grind in this game is... the RNG is really bad. I think that would...
Free. Be
would
prepared.
encourage people to try the harder difficulty, but
If I must.
there's no point.
This
Game is a weird mix of really polished and really jank.
Free.
Normally you get much better rewards on harder difficulties. In this game you don't. Which is weird because this game has more RNG than
Free.
pretty much any of the other games. Right now the biggest complaint is the DLC doesn't take that long to finish, so... If you played this game since launch, you don't have any time to even use the characters. Because I've already cleared everything. But I pretty much started this fresh with the DLC. That made the game a lot more enjoyable.
Free.
We didn't really add any kind of ultimate challenge or anything.
This is over.
I didn't parry.
Inferno. Be prepared. If I must. This is over. I see. This is over. Freeze! Be still. Be prepared. If I must. Give up. This is freeze. Never mind.
Bastard. Watch those guys.
Be prepared.
Team
If I
Ninja.
must.
Team Ninja rejects.
Freeze.
Off-screen projectiles are always great fun.
Be still.
Kill those guys fast.
I'm ready. Be prepared. If I must. This is over.
No, you don't.
Infernal. This is over. I'm ready. Freeze! Freeze! This is over. Freeze!
So,
Be prepared.
didn't kill fast enough.
If I must.
Other waves start to spawn.
Freeze! Infernal!
Beautiful frame rate. Maybe I should play this game first on
This
streams.
is over.
So I go from 30 FPS to 124. Might help this game not tire my eyes out so much. Just felt like playing this today.
Infernal. This is over. Infernal. Now. Freeze. Be still. Be prepared. If I must. Farewell. This is over. Infernal. Be still. Be prepared. If I must.
Absolutely nothing good for that. I actually think this is not that time efficient. Because the timer works like KOF All-Star in that anytime you're in a scripted animation, the timer doesn't go down. This level is an auto-scroller. You get 11 drops off it, but I think it takes longer than the other levels because of all the Muso attacks and the finishers you're doing. I think it actually it doesn't even out. I think you're spending more time to get less. It's a fun map though. I don't mind doing it. It's just you have to factor in you're adding a couple minutes onto it. It's actually exactly like how it works in KOF All-Star. It'll give you like 3 minutes to do something, but you're doing long animations so much the timer doesn't actually move. I think that level is like average at best. I mean, if you can clear it, you get 10 weapons guaranteed, but I think the other map I'm about to do right now, I think is actually better. You get 5 weapons in about 5 minutes. 5 minutes real time, whereas the other one is 11 weapons in. Especially with this character, he has pretty long animations. It's probably more like 15 minutes. So doing 3 runs of the other one that gives you 5 weapons is probably quite a bit faster. It's weird that I know how to optimize that stuff because of all the time I spent on KOF All-Star. It's like the exact same thing. You Because in that game, it always gets to the point where you just do so
This
much.
smells quite promising.
You're doing so many supers that the timer like barely goes down. The difference here is that this is an auto-scroller. That level is an auto-scroller. Like, it's always going to end at the exact same time.
Exquisite.
Yeah, this takes about 5 minutes, I think. 5-6 minutes. So you're still saving probably about 3 to 4 minutes by doing this twice. Especially if you do it on easy. Yeah, I think that special where he does all the teleporting shurikens, that must take like... It must take like 12 seconds. So, even if you only do that 5 times, that's an entire minute. The timer's not going down.
Be still. Inferno. Mine. Be still. This is over. Freeze! Freeze! Be still. Freeze! Be still. I'm ready. Be prepared. If I must. Be still. Capture. Take this.
This character is really weirdly designed. It's like he's designed for bossing. He's designed to kill officers. If you're good enough, they just can't attack you. The problem is that the parry buff goes away if you get hit by literally anything. So... Bokoblin throws a rock at you from a mile away and you lose it. And the parry window gets smaller the more runes you have. So when you have 2 runes, the window is a lot smaller. But then you lose it so quickly, it feels very poorly designed. Like, it should only go down from melee attacks. That's what makes his whole gimmick. It's not really practical on normal levels, because you can get hit by a random projectile. No matter how good you're playing on bosses, you get hit by that and you lose everything. But on levels where you just fight bosses, he really shines. Because if you play well enough, I mean, they basically can't hit you, as long as you have enough attack speed. No, I don't have Ganon yet. I do think they kind of dropped the ball with designing this character, though. It's pretty dumb that you just get hit by random stuff and you lose your entire buff. It's pretty unfair. But against those bosses, if you play your cards right, I mean, they basically can't hit you. Alright, got some cash now. It's like they got most parts of it right. Like, he actually he can cancel into that counter at any point in his animation. He's not stiff at all. The problem is that it's stupid to make the window smaller, but then have it go away when you get clipped by a projectile. It's pretty dumb. Like, I don't know why it's designed that way. Weird. Like, they want to reward you for playing skillfully, but then you get hit off screen by something you can't react to. Alright, let's go ahead and do that again, actually. Close to being able to get him to 50.
This smells quite promising. Exquisite.
He gets a passive buff on his normal attacks when he counters. But the parry window decreases exponentially. He feels fun to play, but only on these kinds of levels where you just fight bosses. I think the buff is actually pretty significant, but you know, good luck keeping it on a regular map. And there's definitely some weird hitboxes in this game too. Don't do him any favors. not going to do the animation same time. Skip the animation.
Freeze. Ready? Explode! Be still. Freeze. This is over. Be still. I'm ready. Fate. Be still.
Did that too late.
Be still. Inferno. Be still.
Too late again. That timing.
Be still. Be still. Be prepared. If I must. Lightning. Be still. Fate.
There's nothing good in here. This is all trash. I can see why people are complaining about this DLC, because there's not enough time to really use any of this stuff. If you played the game from the start, the DLC doesn't take that long to finish. Actually, it's very similar to Nioh 2 from what I've seen, where, you know, I played that game from launch day, so I had, like, I did most of the stuff between content drops, but then, you know, when that game came out on PC and PS5, you could just skip all that, and you didn't have as much time with the game, unless you, like, really got into builds and stuff. This game is kind of the same. The DLC makes the game a lot better, but it added too little too late, so you end up with, you know, new characters, and they added a new ability for everybody, but there's no time to use them. Nioh 2 is the same way too. Like, play that game now. There's absolutely no reason to waste time on the lower difficulties. It's legit better to just go straight to the higher ones. The thing about this game is, you start from the scratch with all the DLC, the game is a lot better. Because you get all the quality of life changes, you get this, this lab thing, which gives you lots of really cool buffs. But the biggest complaint was, you know, it took them, like, how many months? It was a couple months to put this first DLC out that had this in it. And by the time they did, everybody had to do this grinding again. Whereas for me, I got to do this while I was playing the game, so it wasn't a headache at all.
Thanks.
Definitely feel like they could have added more stuff to it. But I've still got a lot of the game left I haven't even touched. You know, I'm in a good spot, but I can see why people are not happy with it. Well, that's the problem when you do blind season passes and you take months between content drops. People are going to play the game to death at the start, and then by the time the DLC comes out, they're either not going to care, or they have such a maxed out file that they just clear all the content too fast. Which I think is what happened here.
Well
People
done.
played this game hardcore when it came out. And by the time this came out, it's like, well, okay, I can already max out the game and clear it in like an hour, so what's the point of playing anymore? I wouldn't say Nioh 2 was that bad. It's just, when you actually have access to the DLC, the game flows a lot faster. Because you're not waiting months for content drops, you have everything right away. You can't really make builds until you're on, like, the 3rd difficulty. Everything before that point is nowhere near as interesting. So getting to that point faster, in my opinion, is better. Alright, well, I'll play more of this offline. Let's go back to PC. They put out a patch for this on PC, and they still don't have it on Switch. Luckily, this game wasn't broken or anything. I 100% finished it, but that's my point I try to drive across. Like, buying new indie games on Switch, it's, I wouldn't call it a fool's errand, but it's not wise. You know, they actually did a good job QA testing this game, so it's not like it soft locks, it doesn't have an unplayable frame rate, there's no bad bugs or anything, but they've done some polish, and yeah, I won't bother playing this again until they're finished with that. I heard Toonche is a hot mess on Switch right now. It has a lot of soft lock bugs and stuff, and they're still not fixed. It's a shame. I wish it was more feasible to buy indie games on Switch, but it feels like a donation in some ways. It's like giving the developers a loan, kind of. It's like, okay, this probably won't work for like a month, but I'll pay you for it now. It's a bummer, but that's kind of the reality of it. Luckily, Tian Ding, they did a really good job testing that game. I didn't have any problems with it. They mostly just did polish. I think they made a lot of those side quests easier to clear. Actually, I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna be going over to my neighbors at 5, so I think I'm gonna chill out. Uh, let's see. I might stream over there today. I have the ability to now. Uh, other than that, I should be on tonight. Uh, barring another rough night over there, I should be on. I'm just gonna rest there. I don't feel like playing anything else right now. Uh, maybe I'll stream over there. Might play some. Actually, there's that Super Metroid ROM hack I wanted to try. I might play that tonight. Either at home or over there. We'll see. Most likely at home, actually. I'm going over there earlier, and I'm getting home. I'm getting home earlier now, so uh, daylight savings time. Also, the cats have been not liking the daylight saving time switch, so we'll see. I'll be back later today for sure.